is based of Escambia County Sheriff David Morgan. I'm actually an Okaloosa County resident and, in general, a law-abiding citizen, so I actually didn't know a whole lot about Sheriff Morgan. So when I found out I would be speaking here tonight, I felt like I needed to do a little bit of research about him. And Sheriff Morgan, I really have to compliment you because politics and opinions aside, it looks like you have made a lifetime commitment to catching the bad guy and protecting our community. And for that, we all should thank you.
I can't clap, but I'll clap, 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 clap.
Some of the descriptions about his personality that I found included things like somewhat over-emotional and over-theatrical, blunt talking, never shying away from soundbite, flair for the theatrical. So I cannot wait to hear what the basters have to say this evening. But during one of the biggest cases in our local history, he is quoted as saying, "This isn't Mayberry anymore." And you know what? He is right. We don't live in Mayberry. We're actually under attack by a gang of Itis brothers. And that Arthur one, he's a real humdinger, to use one of Sheriff Morgan's words. Arthritis is the worst kind of criminal. He's ruthless, mysterious, elusive, complicated, prolific. He does not discriminate in age, gender, political affiliation, social status, demographic, location. He's known by over 100 aliases and has at least that many MOs. Arthritis attacks an estimated 50 million adults and about 300,000 children in our country alone. And when he attacks, he robs people of mobility, dignity, happiness, quality of life, and sometimes even their life. It costs our economy an estimated $128 billion to deal with his victims and clean up his crime scenes. I am one of his victims. I have been fighting him under the alias of rheumatoid arthritis for over 8 years. And at some point, when my emotions were the lowest and the pain was at its worst and the outcome seemed the bleakest, I really thought I had lost. I really felt like I was a victim of a violent crime and felt like I had lost to an adversary with greater strength than I had. However, through the years I have learned that it's not my strength alone, but the strength of a community that stands a chance against such a ruthless criminal adversary. It takes community leaders, community resources, community money, community members willing to donate their time and their support, community members willing to dedicate their study and their work to ever stand a chance against such an adversary. Events like these, sponsored by the Arthritis Foundation, bring community members together, and it helps raise awareness and money for people that are affected by arthritis. The Arthritis Foundation is the largest non-for-profit organization, and we have funded more than $380 million in research grants since 1948. Those research dollars are used to gain a better understanding of arthritis' MOs, explore new ways to arrest him and stop him, provide financial incentives for healthcare practitioners to focus on rheumatology, especially pediatric rheumatology. Other money raised by the Arthritis Foundation also funds invaluable public education, communication, support, and networking forums, information resources for both patients and healthcare practitioners, advocacy for legislation that helps people with arthritis, and programs that are life-changing, such as the Miracle Camp for kids. I know that I am fortunate to stand at all, and I find myself privileged to stand here and to show you what your donations can do, because I have my life back, and I don't know how to convey to you the true value of that. All this is important. You are important, and this event is important, because stopping a criminal like arthritis is not just about the science and the physicality about it. It's about gaining empowerment through understanding of your adversary. It's about feeling like you're taking control, putting up a fight against your nemesis. It's about feeling like you are supported and protected. It's about not feeling like a victim. And that's what a good sheriff does. Not just catch the bad guys, but help heal victims through action. And that's what tonight is about. Tonight is also about realizing that humor can make a difference too. I have no drug in my pharmacy that's as powerful as laughter. My theory is that if you can laugh at it, you can live with it. So, on behalf of the Arthritis Foundation and myself, I thank you all for being here and donating your money and your time. And I thank Sheriff Morgan for taking a stand against arthritis in his town and being willing to sacrifice a little bit of his dignity so that people like me can maintain a little bit of theirs. So with that, I'll let the basters take over.